and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Reload! Reload! Let's go!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Here we go, here we go. Six.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 9.
Bronco quick.
Now faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, you're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
The run on first down was good for 7, and it's 2nd and 3. We'll go once more with Brooks. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Again, it is Brooks. He's got another first down and more. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14.
First down,
Panthers.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 52 points.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
10 seconds. Let's go.
Young to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. They'll try and play with some pace early on.
Loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Red, yellow. Set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable. which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
So Dave Canales will bring in the field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Steelers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll do so with first and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's their punter now. He's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. That's taken at about the 14. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Burks coming out for their next possession. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Catarilla McMillan. Touchdown Carolina. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point attempt still to come. His kick is good. Panthers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over once again. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense. And if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
They'll look to throw here on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains. 19 for this one. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to Metcalf. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
1-yard gain.
Tight end on the move left. Back to throw. Will try and set up the tight end screen. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach. His Panthers heading back onto the field.
Let's go.
They had that field goal in the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Ready?
Another try with Brooks. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another Panthers first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 pause red. 60 red. 60 red. 6. Rebel.
From the gun, it's Young. Forced out left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Panthers first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Panthers first down.
3. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Set. Hut. Yellow. Hut.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And the Panthers going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
That's good for
Here we go. 10 cycle. 45. Right.
Look at play action with Young. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Panthers will get out in front 17-7.
Steelers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. He'll step up and run. And nice work there. Go into a slide. Gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Second
Here we
and
go.
10.
Back. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Okay,
First
break.
and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Third down and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
They'll throw out of the gun. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
I'm not flying. I'm not flying.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey. Panther 60, Panther 60.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
On the ready.
From the 21. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Taking off. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Ready.
A gain of 15.
60 red. 60
First
red.
down, Panthers.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
Red, ready.
Young going to give it to Brooks. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 40.
Second down and 8.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He's going to let this one go deep. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one complete to Leggett. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. They'll go. Young. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First down. A gain of 9
Here we go.
yards.
Here we go.
First down.
Ready.
Carolina.
On a handoff, Brooks. Space to run. Inside the 20. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Let's go now. Set, cut.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Yes,
7
run.
and 5.
Cut, cut.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to... And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
Smith, ready. Set, ready, ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Okay, ready? Set, cut. Blue striker. Yellow, 40, ready.
On second down, Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Ready?
They'll run it right here with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Quick.
Throwing is Young. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Down. 52 foot, 43 rail.
Here's Young. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Red, cycle. 10 foot.
Back to throw. Young. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Rather start on the ground. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play. From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, hey.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. Down the sideline. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards.
Unlock line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Here we go, set. Ready?
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Right, 97. Put,
Now Young. A throw there. Caught it. Finally get it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun here on third, and he'll be taken down. They got him back to the 50-yard line. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's fourth down.
On fourth down, Young. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hot. And he's in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Carolina.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was fourth and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll force it out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Steelers offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6. From the gun, here's a handoff. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Nick Scorton there to make the stop. Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. Cougar, now go.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Reed. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Metcalf, the motion man. Will show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Second and 7. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6.
Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Liking 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Another run here with Hubbard. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long. Look at him go! Still on the move. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point up and good. The Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be taken down to 37. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Check.
They'll look to throw. His receiver on the inside. He's got it. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Over the middle by Thomas. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Past the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That's complete to Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrabbling his way to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. Down to the 10. And he will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Down. Right. 95.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Ready. Ready.
On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
That's good for our Panthers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Blue 30, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
At the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he's out of bounds on the pass play. But that's good for 8 yards. It is 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, in trouble. And down he goes. Now, a big 3rd down.
A loss of 6 on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a 1st down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's another Steelers.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left.
Come on, come on.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
Roll,
and
roll,
6.
roll.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
Here we go, here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This